If you have ever checked your credit score in one app, then applied for a loan and saw a different number, the app probably did not break. The uncomfortable answer is this. You do not have one credit score. You have a scoreboard factory. One little file about you gets copied into different rooms. One room is a credit bureau. Another room is a scoring model. Another room is a lender with its own rules. And each room can hand you a different looking number with a very serious face. This is why one screen says 712, another says 689, and the loan office acts like both numbers are somehow normal. Because they are. A credit score is not a permanent label stamped on your forehead. It is a prediction made at a moment in time. The prediction asks, how likely is this person to fall behind on debt? But there are different ways to ask that question. First, the data can be different. Your credit reports are kept by major credit reporting companies, and they do not always have the exact same information on the exact same day. One lender might report to all of them. Another might report to only one or two. One balance might update on Monday. Another might update after your statement closes. So before anyone even calculates a score, the ingredients may already be different. Second, the recipe can be different. Scoring companies build models. Those models turn your report into a number. But there is not only one model. There are different model families, different versions, and different versions built for different lending situations. That is why the score in a free app may not match the score a mortgage lender uses. The app might be showing one educational score. The lender might be using a model chosen for that type of loan. Neither number has to be fake. They can simply be different tools. Think of it like measuring temperature. If one device says Celsius, one says Fahrenheit, and one is sitting in the sun, yelling at the thermometer will not fix the weather. Credit scores work the same way. The number feels personal, but the machinery is boring. There is a bureau, there is a model, there is a date, there is a purpose. Change any one of those, and the number can move. This is also why checking your score can feel like watching a weird little mood ring. You pay a card down and expect fireworks, then the score barely moves, or it jumps before you understand why, or it drops because a balance reported before your payment posted. The score is not watching your bank account in real time. It is reacting to whatever has been reported, whenever it was reported, through whichever model is being used. Now here is the part that makes people make bad decisions. They start trying to manage every scoreboard at once. They open 5 apps, they refresh daily, they panic over 3 points, then they forget the boring things that actually feed the machine. Payment history, amounts owed, length of credit history, new credit, types of credit, report accuracy. The boring inputs matter more than the dramatic scoreboard. If a score is wildly different, the useful question is not, why does the universe hate me? The useful question is, which bureau, which model, which date, and what information changed? That question turns panic into debugging. Maybe one report has an error. Maybe a card balance updated before the payment. Maybe a new account appeared on one report first. Maybe the lender is using a different scoring version than the app on your phone. That does not mean ignore the number. Scores matter. They can affect whether you get approved, what rate you are offered, and how expensive borrowing becomes. Keep the reports accurate. Pay on time. Keep balances sensible. Avoid opening accounts randomly. Ask which machine made it, because the credit score banks use is not always the credit score your app shows. And that is the part nobody explains when they hand you a number.